Okay, this is where the epoxy is going to go on the other side. So I just have to seal it. This epoxy that I'm using is a 1-to-1 ratio. You mix it in one direction slowly, and then once it becomes clear, I can add my color. And I think on this piece, because I have spalding in it, I'm going to use black. Originally I was going to use a dark blue, but I think it'll look better with a black epoxy that'll go, go well with the spalding in it. Okay, we're going to add the black color. Okay. Art market. Stargazing center on site. It's 12,000 acres of private space. You have a main lodge, but then they also have these specialty treehouse suites. So people really like that family-friendly environment. Where is this again? This is in Virginia, in Woodbridge Mountains. So Woodbridge Mountains. So have Appalachian cuisine. That's right. And it really, again, people are choosing resorts that have a ton of activities right on site. You don't have to leave the property. And they also have a wellness center, a spa. So I think that's another big trend that we're seeing. Auberge knows how to do things right. Yes. Laid back pace of life, and I mean, honestly, who doesn't love Greece in the summer? You get the fresh seafood, get to visit charming shops. Did you get a little late? Yep, you can fly, take ferries, and so I think this is really. We had 3 islands in Greece crack the list this year, and Paris was number 1. Don't worry, Charleston, you're gonna be just fine. Yeah. Up next, we're gonna cook up a viral noodle dish that's so easy, so delicious. This good attention to rotation. I'll tell you right back after this. Some people just knew they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. First night in the new house. Like you know to check the neighbors first before buying a house. Patented water-resistant technology to block out frizz. For ultra-classy sleek that stays up to 5 washes. All right, let's pull this duct tape off and see what we have. Just got one piece here. Then I'm going to let it cure more. It's hard now, but
needs 3 days to cure to its full hardness, and then I'll sand. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. That'll plug those very nicely, those cracks. In past videos, I have said that sanding is what I hate to do most. However, this is when I get excited. This is the coming to the end. I have to get the epoxy off, and then after I do a nice little sanding, I can put the polyurethane on, and the project's almost done. That's when I get excited. All right, now we'll do the fine sanding on that, and it'll be done. Well, I forgot. I have some epoxy on here, so you have to buff it because it'll show the scratches. So typically you have these buffing, I call them buffing, but they're sandpaper that goes down to 6,000 grit. Typically, I use 120 to 220 for wood. But when it has epoxy, I usually go to 6,000, 7,000, and then you get a fine polish to it, almost like glass. So I'm not going to show that just because it's long and takes a long time, and I'm sure you all don't want to see that. Well, this is when the magic happens. I love oak. I love how that color just pops out. Now in this case, I'm going with the grain, which is in circles. And look at that epoxy. Looks so much nicer than having a crack there. And I think it goes well with the spalging that I have, that fungus over in here. And it is done. Well, it's a little off here because of the boards, but it's not the table because I tried it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think that turned out nice, rustic with an industrial look. Well, my self-reliant peeps, that's it. That's it for today. I think it turned out pretty nice. Oh, God, it's heavy. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everything. If you like my content, if you're new to the channel and you like my content, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment.